I spend a lot of my time on my own. It's not that I don't like being with people, it's not that I don't want to be with people, it's just that I don't live with people. And I don't live with people that I like. I haven't for several years. And when I have lived with people that I've liked, they've not been around a lot because, it's university, they were all busy. And then I had to take a year out because of my health, and everyone I knew graduated. There's still some people around, but most people I knew graduated. I had a boyfriend and he became an ex. I don't speak to anyone out of his friendship group anymore. I don't speak to really anyone from my school when I was younger, because I was bullied quite badly. I don't really have that many friends from there. Maybe 2 or 3 people I still speak to from my entire educational career before university. And it would be easy for me to sit here and go, no, you should feel sorry for me. But the truth is that I do have good friends. I do have people that I've known online for a very, very long time. But people don't seem to see that as the same as in-person friendship, and I do understand that. Sometimes I can go weeks without going outside, without seeing people. Not so bad anymore. I'm not nearly as unwell. I can just, walk down the stairs and go outside. But it's not the same as like real connection. And I wish I lived with people. I wish that there were people around me that I enjoyed spending time with, that I could literally just go into the room and have a conversation and just sort of humanize myself in that. We all have things in our past that we don't talk about because either we're embarrassed to talk about them or we're afraid of how other people will react if we told them. And it kind of, you wonder if it's the right thing to not say anything, if you will go through your whole life and you won't have told the people that you love what happened, or you won't have told the people that you love what's on your mind. But at the same time, perhaps that's the kind of thing to do. Perhaps we shouldn't tell them. But morally it seems wrong not to. You're doing it for the sake of them, for the sake of you. Morality is a separate thing to us. Morality is apart from us because we're humans, whether you believe in God or not. Morality is something that you struggle with, it's something that you wrestle with. We're not inherently good as people. We're not inherently right all the time either. Sometimes I wonder if I am a good person. And I feel like that's the primary question of life is, are you a good person? What makes you a good person? Is it that people don't dislike you? Is it people don't find you disagreeable? Which in that case, I am not a good person. Is it that you try to be agreeable? You try to be the best person you can be? Which I mean, I don't. That also means that I'm not a good person. Do you have to be a good person? I'm religious to an extent. I do believe in a God, but I don't know that he actually prescribes much in the way of being a good person towards other people. Religion looks at a lot of the way from the wrong side, We're asking wrong questions and so we're getting wrong answers. We're taking this mindset of man and this mindset of humanity and, man has basic rights, man has basic needs which are fulfilled, but when we ask questions of morality, it's always, why could this bad thing happen to me? Why could this tragedy happen to me? Rather than, what grounds do we have to complain about this tragedy? And we have plenty of grounds. The world sucks, the things that happen to us suck. But what if these things change your outlook in such a way that it makes you a worse person? They change the way you interact with other people, they change the way you think of other people, they make you distrustful, they make you upset, they make you sit and think that everyone is plotting against you. How was that my fault? Is the measure of a good person the way that you can overcome these things, the way that you can put them aside, or were they supposed to be some kind of learning lesson and I've just missed the point? I don't know. Yes, I've always struggled to know what I am. Sometimes I don't even feel like a person. Sometimes I feel like I'm just experiencing life from the outside. That's the way it is, I guess. I can't do anything about that. I've tried to convince myself that I can experience everything like everyone else does, and I don't think I can. I've never felt like I can. We felt different somehow. And I tried to, frame the way I look at the world through a lens of religion. I tried to frame the way I look at the world through a lens of psychology. It just doesn't work for me. A combination of the both, maybe, but I still don't feel like a real person. I feel like something that someone's just made up one day. I feel like nothing really matters in my life anymore, and I feel like I've lost the will to try and solve all my problems, because I can't. I just live with them. And I don't know if at some point maybe I won't live with them. Maybe they'll stop. Maybe they'll get better. Maybe, I'll find this magic key that solves them all. But I don't really believe that exists. I don't know if everyone has this experience where we're all just so far disconnected from the world, where we're so far away from how we feel like other people are experiencing the world, how we feel like other people are connecting. If some people feel like they can't connect, some people just don't connect. I don't even connect to myself. I don't feel like I'm attached to myself. I don't feel like I'm a part of my own life. I'm not partaking in it. It is happening to me. I don't cause things to happen. Things happen to me. That's just the way that my life goes. I lack agency over it. I lack control over it. I lack the desire to try and take control over it. I lack the knowledge of how to take control over it. I lack all of this. But at the same time, I lack the ability to bring myself to care so deeply about the fact that I don't have that connection to myself, to other people, to what I'm doing with my life anymore. At some degree I've never had it. To some degree it's never been there. Maybe it's gotten worse over time. Maybe I've become further away from it all at the same time. But in the end, I actually want to feel something. And I actually want to feel something that lasts. I want to feel something that doesn't just come and go for the moment that I'm in the situation. I don't want to be laughing and feeling happy with my friends, and then I come home and it's back to it again. I'm back to this sort of disconnect that I don't feel real. I don't feel like anything sticks. My life is very transient. It always has been. Everything ends, and I don't like that. Sometimes I don't want things to end. Sometimes I want things to go on forever. But the way of the world, the way of everything is that it does end. Even the universe will end, far beyond my lifetime. But everything I love in my life, everything that's meant something to me, that will stop eventually. And I'll move on to the next thing. I'll have to. I'll just have to keep moving on again and again and again and again. And I don't know at what point that I'll be able to hold on to things, hold on to those connections. And maybe it's a matter of just becoming self-sufficient with myself. It's a matter of becoming self-sufficient with my own connection to what I feel and how I feel, and becoming this self-contained unit of something that I always know that I can rely on, because I can rely on myself. But that feels like it's a very, very long time away. And actually, as it stands, I don't have the energy and I don't have the knowledge to put into this. So I just exist in this sort of in-between world. In between not quite feeling connected to the world, not quite feeling connected to everything I think, everything I feel, and everything in life is transient. It comes and it goes.